As you all can see, I paint paradises. I paint what is beautiful. I paint what touches me and reflects what I have it within, at least. How this started. I was born in Bahia. Bahia was my first paradise. The beaches, the islands, the beauty of nature, and that shaped me. Years after, I moved to outskirts of São Paulo, and I live by the Atlantic forest, which is a great place. It's more like forest. And in those days, I built a glass studio, all in glass. And then when I got in that glass studio, all I looked out was the nature, the beauty, the leaves, the trees, the flowers, everything shaping itself towards light. And that was for me the magic. I spent days and days and days in the studio just looking, just watching. There's a certain magic in that beauty of the nature surrendering in such a sensuality to the sky, the light of the sun. And that is what I paint. If I don't seem to do this, that's my intention at least. And I just love it. I'm a Brazilian, as I said. And there is a certain DNA, a certain soul of the forest within us. I think within each human being has a special relatedness with nature. And that is what I want to address. I don't want to address what is going wrong or crooked in the world, but I want to address the beauty that we have to remind every day, that we have to cherish every day, that we have to embrace every day, because that is what we have to remember. Not what's wrong, but what is right, and bring us back to our center. I paint shapes, light, shadows, and colors and movement. And for that, I use two types of materials. I paint with oil, because oil is flexible. You can just keep going on oil. And I use, for these two smaller ones, dry pastel, which also it has this malevolence of Bahia within. These two materials give me a kind of dance with the material. I use my body to shape the things that I paint, and those materials give me this freedom. My process of painting, it's funny. I live within the nature, and I keep walking around, and then all of a sudden, there's a download. There's something that comes in, and then I started with this idea. Then I start painting. When I start painting, the idea begins, but then I get lost. And I get lost because the painting rules, and it's out of control. The painting, you just have to have the courage to let the painting with no control of itself until you get through the end. And you have courage enough, you just got the painting in the end of it. Sometimes when I look at these paintings here, I did all kinds of experiments here, and I had to stop and wait. That one was crazy also, but it's part of the painting. When you paint, you meet all your demons, all your little devils within, all your fears, all your dramas, and then you get through and it comes out something. And then the Florence Biennale. Why the Florence Biennale? I'm crazy about Italy. I'm crazy about Toscana. I'm just crazy about. Sometimes I think I'm going to rent something here and paint just that. And so I thought it was a great opportunity to come, to embrace, to meet people, and to breathe this air of art. The stories that, are here for a long, long, long time. I appreciate what's going on here, and I'm very, very, very happy.